Hi, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Kelly.
Welcome to our little briefing. We'd like to just introduce our course, what we're offering, and give you a little bit of a taster of what's coming up. We're really, really excited. Emma is really got so much experience in holistic nutrition and combining that with this amazing Reiki and angelic healing together with just this amazing experience of dealing with diet, nutrition, health as a health practitioner as well. And we just welcome all of her beautiful expertise that she's molded so well with all the healing aspects. So I'm really looking forward to what Emma has to share on this course with you guys.
Thank you so much, Kelly. And I must say, I'm so honored and excited. It's a beautiful blend, I find, of feeling really privileged and excited at the same time to be doing this recording with somebody that I've had great admiration for over the years since I first saw you, Kelly, as a client. And recently, when I was chatting to Kelly about just how people are really finding things quite challenging in these times, we decided that we would try to come up with an online course to offer so many different angles to help people navigate. And I can start to summarize Kelly's beautiful gifts and all the different things that she is about, but I don't think I'll do it any justice. So I will make sure that I refer you to her bio so that you can read more about how she's come to share this unbelievable wisdom, her immense gifts and healing. And like I say, I'm really excited to be co-hosting this course with Kelly.
So Emma and I were chatting about where we are in terms of the cosmic energy. So just a lot of people around the world have gone through this process of trauma, a lot of loss, deep grief, losing loved ones, losing jobs, losing a way of life they probably got so used to. For many people who went into lockdowns, a lot of them went into burnout. So just this severe overworking, and a lot of online work meant a lot of overworking for a lot of people. Balance was lost, trying to balance and juggle family and personal. And so I feel like also a lot of people have gone through a lot of illnesses, deep illnesses, including myself. And in that time, we've learned actually what do we really want? What's working? What's not working? And I feel in the world in general, as we look at the Great Resignation, people have started to say, "Well, I don't want to live like this anymore. I want something new. This is not working for me." So it's been such a time of winter and coming into our cave of ourselves. And now we're in a time of what I call cosmic springtime. So this time where we're all emerging out of the cave and saying, well, what am I here to do? This is a new beginning. I feel I want to live on purpose. I want, whether it's a new job or a new passion or a new way of being, or in fact, I want to let go of all those toxic relationships and all those things in my life that are no longer working. So around the world, people are in this energy now, really questioning where they are. What do they want to do? What do they want to contribute to the world? And as we're stepping into this really is a time for radical self-care. So for us, this course is really about how can we take self-care up to another level? And we've learned that what self-care and lack of self-care has done for us in the time of winter time, in the time of the pandemic. So how can we now get these practices to be maintained? So how can we keep them going? How can we make sure we've got self-care practices, energy practices in our daily life, that are helping to keep us feel radiant and vibrant and calm in the mind, reducing the anxiety, the depression, really stepping out into our greatness. It's really just revisiting self-care. We all sometimes think that we are quite balanced and we're doing quite well self-care, but I feel as we move into this next step of a great awakening that's happening around the world, we really need to take one more level up. How can we really make sure that we are taking care of ourselves on all aspects, keeping the mind calm, keeping the flow of abundance going, keeping grounded, keeping clear, so that as we step into this new beginning, we are able to do it with confidence, we're able to do it with clarity, we're able to feel grounded in this new path, this new way of being. So this is one of the main driving forces for me in this course, is really supporting people around the world, as we all are in the same energy, we're all going through the same process. But how can we support other people as well in tools, in meditation, in a lovely group of like-minded people that can take you and support you to move forward. And I think, Emma, maybe you can talk on also why we decided to not just do it once off or over 1 month. Why? Can you maybe just give a bit of insight into that?
Yeah, so, when I started looking at what are the tools that one can offer others, our soul family, other light workers, other empaths, I realized that, first of all, people who give so much of themselves and who are always running in the front holding the space for so many people, they're so in the habit of doing that. It comes so naturally to them that one session or a one-off will not be enough for them to change their habits. We all know, like, once we've been programmed to do something, we just default to that all the time. So it was a case of saying, we want to teach people the tools that they can use, and that we'll need multiple sessions just to share all the different simple tools that they can use, but also for somebody to start making a new habit of looking after themselves so that they are better able to look after others, will take more than 1 week or 1 month. And the word that Kelly, I think, used in one of our chats was sacred circle. And I think the more somebody feels how they are held in this beautiful space of a sacred circle of other empaths or healers or light workers, the more comfort you get from allowing yourself to also benefit from something like that, the better able you are to continue with this enormous task that we all have. And also the whole thing about discipline and commitment. People don't like the word of you must have a discipline to do something, or you must commit to something. People are so easily distracted by something that sounds like it's just half an hour and then you'll be fixed. Well, we all know that's not really going to happen. And if we want to develop the spiritual fitness to be able to sort of really enjoy this journey of ascension, or being part of this incredible process, then it's going to take longer. It's not going to be 1 week of doing a few meditations. And I think that's a habit that we all have to learn, that this spiritual fitness takes commitment. If you want to go and walk at Mount Everest, you're not going to train for 1 week and then go. It's going to take this dedicated, that's my end goal. I want to be able to be at the top of this mountain and look back, but to see discipline and commitment and this process not as a negative, but to see it as I'm actually committing to my own process of growth and of self-care and of creating a better environment for me to thrive in the end, and not just always be in this place of just got to survive another day. I've just got to get through this week, because that can become quite tiring.
Yeah, and so I think the way we've set up the course in bi-monthly on a Wednesday evening, the idea is whatever we're presenting in that session. So for example, what we presented session 1, that you would then have a meditation and tools to support you to try to integrate that in, that new habit, that new tool. And it's not something that's going to take lots of your time, but it is going to make you feel stronger, more vibrant, more grounded, more focused, more aware. And by giving you, what I find with in my client sessions, so I do a lot of soul counseling, 2-hour deep sessions, is that I give clients a lot of information, a lot of tools to go off with. And often they would, they might start quite well with it, but then, they kind of get out the habit of it. And maybe they say, oh, I've forgotten what you said I must do here. Or so it's quite nice to have that additional support where you can listen to something or you can read something and you can say, okay, this is what I'm realigning, I've missed yesterday, or whatever it is that I'm going to get back into where I am today. And having what I've realized really in times of crisis, in times of really poor health that I've experienced as well myself last year, is that you have to become even more disciplined in your morning routines. So there's rituals, these routines, and the more under crisis, the more under stress you are, the more disciplined you have to be. And you notice that the moment you don't do your discipline, or you leave half of it out, or you miss a day, or you feel it in your system, you feel it in your body, you don't feel as clear, as calm, as grounded, as ready for the day as you would if you hadn't have done it. So I think for me, learning definitely in the last few years, learning more and more that this radical self-care is, the more stressed you are, the more you have on your plate, the more disciplined you have to be, and to have these routines and these rituals in. And so it's just trying to teach people maybe some new for some people, but maybe they needed some just additional support to keep that habit going. So, and in the course, maybe we can talk a little bit of the course outline. And certainly in the first course, it's a lot of the first session is a lot about self-rescue and making micro decisions, coming into alert presence, and giving you tools for that, as well as in each session, this deep meditation, this connection, this grounding, this clearing, just getting you into a space of being with you and your sacred circle. So really getting out of whatever's happened in the day and coming back into dedicated self-care time. So if we know that we're going to have dedicated self-care every 2 weeks, and we've got a little thing to do with ourselves every day, it keeps us motivated and dedicated until it becomes so second nature that the support is the level of support is not necessary anymore. Does that address that, Emma? Maybe you'd like to talk a little bit about what else the course covers and what the benefits are as well of doing this course.
So what we thought we would cover over the 3 months in 6 sessions will really touch on every aspect of our physical well-being, our mental well-being, our emotional well-being, and our spiritual well-being. We will look at ways in which you can nourish yourself better. And in nourishment, I'm talking about like what are foods perhaps with a high vibration that we can opt for when we are feeling depleted. We will also be sharing tools like how do you prioritize clearing your space or the place where you work or live, so that can be more supportive for you during times of feeling distressed or overwhelmed. We're going to look at some really cool tools like how to tune up your chakras, looking at the meridians, any particular organs or foods or emotions that perhaps are making you feel sluggish or depleted. And then we're also going to look at how to add some vibrancy to your everyday, whether it's through some breathing or clearing, or with intentions, or with the meditation. So it really is almost helping to restore you on all levels, from start to finish or from top to toe. And I think because our survival instincts have been so heightened in the past 2 years, like every little bit of a tool or a tip that's easy to implement, not something that feels challenging, but something that can be a quick reference. If Kelly shares, for example, her quick grounding and clearing with us, I feel like these are such simple things, but we overlook them because we're just so busy surviving. So Kelly, would you like to do a last grounding with us so we can all just sort of feel very much back in our bodies and present?
Okay, so this is just a very simple exercise that you can do anytime. First thing in the morning, I always say for grounding, if you can, as soon as you wake up, if you've got lovely, luscious green grass, to go out barefoot and stand on the grass, and really feel like you are this huge, giant oak tree standing in the middle of a forest. So you just like to just close your eyes and just come into the space. So just allowing the spirit to come into your body and just taking 3 nice deep breaths. So in through your nose, breathing in fresh, clean energy, and then out through your mouth. Just letting go of the day so far, letting go of the night, if it's night for you, whatever dreams you may have had, whatever dramas may have unfolded in your life. Just allow them to go out with the breath. So just breathing in fresh, clean energy, no thoughts, allowing your mind to clear. And I just want you to imagine a beautiful white beam of light coming down from Source or from God through the top of your head, and allow this white light to move down through your head, through your arms, down your upper body. As it moves down, allow the white light to clear out from your cells all fear, all doubt, worry, anxiety, depression, frustration, overwhelm. Allow the white light to push it down through your body and then out through the base of your feet like a black liquid, right into the center of the earth, be recycled back into love. So we're going to bring that white light down again. And as this white light comes down, also seeing it surrounding you, just like you're standing in a beautiful white beam of light. Allow the white light to clear other people's energies, emotions, and energies that you may have taken on as your own. Just sense this immensity of the white light, as if you were standing under a powerful waterfall, allowing the white light just to push all dense, negative, low frequency energies all the way down into the center of the earth to recycle back into love. And one time we're just going to spin that white light now just around you, just allowing it to clear all of your energy bodies, your physical body, your emotional body, mental body, spiritual body. Just imagine like you're standing within this vortex of white energy, and allow the energy to clear away any other dense, negative, low frequency energies, other people's energies you may have taken on as your own. And then allow that to be poured right back into the earth to recycle back to love. So as you stand there now, I want you to imagine, or as you sit there with your feet on the ground, I want you to imagine you are this huge, beautiful redwood tree. You're standing in this forest. Your feet are grounded. It's like you're wriggling your feet into the earth. And from the base of your feet, imagine you have roots connecting you right into the center of the earth, into Gaia Point, and into the connection with the soil, with the nutrients, with the minerals that you may need. And as you breathe in, I want you to breathe in this beautiful earthy gold energy up your roots, up the base of your feet. Allow the energy, the nutrient, the nourishment to move through and fill every cell of your body as it moves up your body. And then as it moves up, allow it to flow out through the top of your head, through your crown chakra, like a golden fountain back to the earth again. And we're going to do that one more time, just breathing that beautiful gold energy all the way up your body and out through the top of your head, back to the earth. And as you stand there, I want you to know that you're safe, you're secure, you're stable. Feel what it feels like to feel that warrior energy of one of those massive old oak trees, the invincible trees, standing against all the forces of nature. You are strong. You have arrived. You are centered, and you are balanced. Then you may open your eyes, and it would be a time for you, if you were standing outside in the morning, to really breathe, look around and say, what am I grateful for today? What am I grateful for? Actually, I just love that I can breathe fresh air, or that the sun is shining, or I love that there's trees. Like, there's so many things that we have to be grateful for, but sometimes we need to make it simple, because then we feel it more deeply. So it's really just feeling into the gratitude of the day, and thinking, okay, God, go ahead of me today and show me the way. What can I do? What can I do today? How can I achieve what are my goals, my aspirations? So just asking for the help that you need as well.
That felt really,
I hope
that felt really so good.
Okay, cool.
And what I thought I wanted to add, Kelly, to that is one of the things that we mentioned, and I think with a tree, it's always so, it's such a good visual image to use of how we're connecting heaven and earth. And also with the beautiful painting behind Kelly that she did as the image for our course. It's that I feel it really represents that element or that process of heaven and earth are connected. The roots go deep, and it really holds us when the storms are around us, and there's strong winds and things that will feel disruptive or scary. And then also we are able to reach those arms up to source or to God, and really feel very connected to spirit, on so many levels. And I think, like, as I'm talking, I'm even feeling like that really is probably part of what we would like to share with participants, is like, how do we merge this physicality of being humans on this planet right now with being connected to spirit? And one of the course topics will also be, how do we connect to spirit? The animal guides, Kelly, that you so beautifully can always share. messengers from spirit, how to use these tools in our daily life that can be guides for us and can be like a tour guide along the way.
Yeah, I think, and also for me, this tree is really, especially for light workers who feel they are alone and there's a sense of not belonging. When I feel of the adaptation I did with the white tree of Gondor, it's really the sense of we're coming into this massive springtime, we're coming into a time of great awakening. And as a celestial being here on the planet, it's about grounding that in. You're here on Earth. You chose to be on this planet for a reason at this time. And it's knowing when you connect to the Earth, as much as you connect to the Earth, you feel more at home. And the more you connect to source, you feel more at home. So it's a home, it's this sense of connection to both source and to Mother Earth. So the need for bringing that divinity in and connecting in with the earth to really understand who we are, what are we here for, what's my purpose, how am I going out into the world. So really, and the snakes, as you see in the back, they probably can't see it so well in this image, but snake medicine is all about transformation, transmutation. So really supporting and having that the divine masculine, divine feminine working together as one. And it is, when you talk about the messages of spirit, the issue is not that we're not getting messages, it's just that we're so often stuck in the mind chatter and in the mind sphere that we are not aware. So it's really getting out of, and it is a habit. It is, and we can get out and in and out of the habit depending on our routines and our rituals and our disciplines and our meditation. And it's just getting back. And this is why I feel like this course is very important. Help you get back into who you are, into the center of who you are, to be able to also be aware of all of the messages that are constantly being sent, the guidance, the support. When you get out of the mind, when you are clear in line with the divine and in line with spirit and connected to the earth, things become much clearer, they become much calmer. They become, you feel like you're trusting more, you are surrendering, everything is flowing more. And that's really one of the great benefits of doing something like this, is just to be able to come back to who you are and to come, the noise and the chatter and the drama might unfold around you, but you stay here. You stay in the center of no mind. So you can still use your mind, but you stay in the center of no mind at this place of peace. So all this can go around you, but you are still here. So you're not pulled in different directions. You're not feeling overwhelmed. You're not feeling depleted. You're not feeling sucked out, because you keep coming back. Who am I? I'm here. I've arrived. I'm important. I matter. I'm here for a purpose. So for me, I think that would be an incredible benefit from this course, because I know just for myself, the daily routines and disciplines and meditations, and how much that makes me come back to who I am. And the moment the mind gets involved, everything else goes upside down. So it's really coming back to who we are. And when we talk in the course, we talk about also balancing the elements within. So if we look at, are we too much in the air or the fire or the water or the ground within our own bodies? I mean, we often in shamanism, they talk about it in the shamanic wheel, and we talk about 4 directions, but we also have the 4 directions within us. So looking at how can we balance those, and Emma will also talk about the meridians and the organs and the foods that also support that balance. So it's working, and it's getting more in touch with who we are and how can we make ourselves thrive? How can we be more vibrant in our lives so that we can achieve more, that we can feel more, that we can be more?
Yeah, and as you're saying that, I'm getting this image. Actually, two analogies that I use with my clients when I do an assessment, a health assessment, or to look at why are people not feeling well. So first of all, if you think of with your car, if you take it for a service, they plug it in and they do like an electronic scan. that'll say either these tires are out of balance, or this element needs to be more tuned up to that, or tuned down to something else. So it's almost like, can we just scan through the body and then determine where there is some depletion or some over energy or something that's missing, where it needs a little bit more nourishment, or it needs more breath, or it needs more water, or it needs more fire, for example, or nutrients. And then also, if you think of before a pilot actually gets the plane off the runway and into the air, they go through a massive process of actually looking at all the instruments and really doing a scan, and then to say, okay, everything is fine, now we can go. But we forget actually that there's so much about us, you know, in the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual sort of rooms that make up this being. And sometimes just having a quick way to scan and to say, okay, actually today I need more of this, or I need more of that, and to actually just pay attention to that and listen to your body for when it is asking for this support.
Yeah, and I think if having the sessions every 2 weeks and having tools in between really is going to help people to get more in touch with themselves. So can you analyze your own chakras? Can you analyze your own elements within you? Can you feel where you're out of balance? So you can be like your own mechanic, your own electromechanical engineer. You're working on yourself. So getting more in touch on how can I shift where I sense. So a good example would be people who feel spacey. They might feel, I have clients who come, sometimes they feel spacey, they feel a headache, nausea, want to vomit, can't make any decisions. And a lot of time they don't want to be on this planet anymore. They've had enough. They don't want to be here. They don't understand why they're here. Those are all signs and symptoms of not being grounded. And that's how simple that is. The moment you feel, I don't want to be here anymore, you're sitting in a sense of often in depression. And in shamanic terms, depression for us is not a negative connotation. It's a time of deep rest. You're needing to come back to yourself. You're needing to nourish yourself. You're needing to connect to Mother Earth. So in shamanic terms, any imbalance is you've lost your connection with Mother Earth. So in those terms, that'd be simple in terms of go and lie on the grass. If you're feeling overwhelmed, you are not able to make decisions, you are feeling so stressed and anxious or depressed that you feel like you're being drowned in grief, go and lie on the grass and run the energy like we did in that little visualization. Just to run those emotions. This is how I feel, and now I choose to release it. So simple tools like that can just help. So you recognize, you have an awareness of, okay, I'm feeling like this. What does that actually mean? And then what is my next best step? What's going to help me to feel better? As opposed to maybe patternings, and we've all have some form of patterning of whether we want to escape into something, maybe Netflix or drugs or comfort eating, or we have another form of running away or hiding from these emotions or suppressing these emotions. So instead of doing that, what can we do instead to welcome them, to see them, acknowledge them, and release them? And so just simple, I feel like just those simple, like to be able to analyze what's really going on with your own system and how you can feel more vibrant. Everyone wants to have more energy, more vibrancy, wants to feel clearer in their day. So this course is really, for me, about helping you to feel the best version of yourself from day to day.
Yeah, very much that. As you were saying that, I was thinking it's like reconnecting you to your own light and divinity. You know, there is that source of beautiful light that you always have access to, but sometimes we just feel disconnected, and we've just got to like restore that connection so that we can again just feel nourished and supported by that.
And also, you know, as we move into this new time of ascension, as we start to expand more, we also have more light shone on our shadow self, and we all have the shadow self. So it's really coming to love and accept that shadow self, and to embrace it, and to know that that's also us. That's also us. Because as we come out more into the light, as we expand more, as we ascend more, the light shines more on those things. If we can really embrace that, that's also part of us, and to love that, accept that, to work on that as well, without trying to hide it away, without trying to you know, suppress it in a box of self-hatred and self-criticism. And it's really is time. It's now, as we expand out, the shadow self can't hide anymore. You know, we can't put it under the table anymore. We have to face it. We have to look at it. We have to learn to love it. So I think, you know, that's also another aspect to think about, is in the new energies, you know, where these other aspects are. We have so multifaceted. So just tools to also help people with that, to look at these different facets of ourselves, and how to see them in a different light, how to have them to make it feel more light and more meaningful, without this criticism, without feeling overwhelmed by these different facets of ourselves.
Very much that. Kelly, are we going to do a meditation now, or are we going to come back for a new session and a meditation, or should we do that now?
Yeah, we can do a meditation. So what's our time? Yeah, that'd be great. Okay.
Lovely.
So I feel like those of you that have been listening, that you should be now in a space of clarity, hopefully feeling more clear within your energy center. So we're just coming back to that space, so just connecting back into the breath, just having an awareness that you're actually breathing. Sense your breathing. See if you can hear your breathing. Just know all these processes in your body are happening without you even needing to think about them. So you are this great, intelligent being. You are this amazing spiritual being here in this physical body, here to have this human experience. All right, so I just want to lead you through a process of first of all, just connecting you back into your body. So just feeling your spirit coming back into your body, knowing it's safe to be in your body. You're safe. You've arrived. I always like to feel the sense of a mountain. I am a mountain. I am stable. I've arrived. So just allow yourself to come into your body. So we're just going to lead you through a little process just to help you to clear your energy centers. So just visioning beneath your feet a beautiful ball of gold energy, about 30 centimeters beneath your feet. This is your Earth Star chakra. I just want you to feel into the energy in the Earth Star chakra. Does the light feel bright? Is there light? Can you sense that you are here? Okay, so now just pouring bright, beautiful white light into that center, clearing out any depression, any anxiety, any feelings of not wanting to be here anymore, any stress. Just really bringing you back to who you are, this incredible spiritual being. Yeah, living in this physical body, having this often very emotional human experience. Just going to pour beautiful gold energy into that center. So just feel your center beneath your feet filling with beautiful gold energy. And we're going to ask Archangel Sandalphon to ground that in for you, for those of you I can feel that may feel their body still floating away. Just helping you to ground back into Mother Earth. From that Earth Star chakra, I want you to imagine beautiful filaments of light moving from the Earth Star chakra right into Gaia Point, right into the center of the Earth. You are here, you are chosen to be on this planet at this time for a purpose. And in order to live that purpose, you need to be in your body. Just knowing that you're here, you're connected to Mother Earth. Your healing is tied in with Mother Earth. So we thank her for her healing, for her support, for her grounding. And just allow now that beautiful nourishment to move up from the center of the earth. All the nutrients in the earth to come up through those beautiful filaments of light into your Earth Star chakra. And then from your Earth Star chakra, just imagine gold energy moving up your legs and all the way up into your base chakra. And I like to see that as a red ball of energy at the base of your spine. So allow this gold energy now to connect to the base chakra. And sense the energy swirling around the base chakra and also moving back down the legs. And as it moves down out through the base of your feet, allow the roots to come from the base of your feet, just like a tree, really rooting you, connecting you to the earth. So just feeling yourself grounding in, connecting in more. And then breathing up again those beautiful nutrients all the way up into your base chakra. So we're just going to open that up, and I like to imagine it as a flower. And you might see it as a beautiful red poppy, or you might have another image that might come to mind, an animal that you might see in this place. So let's just open that up now. Let's let go of all fears, all insecurities, all poverty consciousness. Let's really clear that all out. So blasting all the negative, low frequency energies out and allowing beautiful, red, nourishing energy to move in. At the same time that I'm doing this, I want you to imagine in the space that you live in, I want you to visualize pure white light coming through the top of your house and moving through every room, every wall, every space, really clearing out any dense negative energies that are not supporting you in going out into the world each day. So toxic energy, stress, anxiety, ill health. Let's clear those all out. So imagining this pure white light moving through your house from the roof down and pushing all of those energies that are not serving you in your living space out through the foundations, right into the center of the earth to be recycled back to love. And just filling your space, your living space now with the energy of green and gold, imagining in the center of your house or your flat or your living space, a huge big tree. And then the center is this beautiful gold energy that it's continually bringing up through the base, through its roots, and then imagining like a hole where the heart would be in the tree. Imagine a golden fountain of energy coming out that, like your own heart, allowing the gold energy to be continually moved through the ground, through your living space, and back out again. So keeping the energy flowing. Now, as you feel into this tree in your living space, I want you to imagine beautiful gold energy coming down from source or from God, down through its leaves, its branches, through its trunk. And it's going to meet that earth energy in the center, in its heart. So if you imagine in yourself being the tree, as you breathe the gold energy down from source, up from the center of the earth, allow it to meet in your heart chakra in the center of your chest. And as you breathe out, visualizing that gold fountain going out and back to the earth. So just allowing that energy to continually be moved in your own energy center. So this is, you can use this when you are in a meeting or something with an energy with someone who is draining. Sit there and feel like you are the tree. So breathing that gold energy down from source, up from the center of the earth and out through the center of your chest like a golden fountain back to the earth. So running your energy centers, not allowing other energies to affect them. So you can do that in your living space too. So going back now to your base chakra, filling it with beautiful red energy, helping you to feel more secure, to feel more trusting in the universe, to know that abundance is there for you whenever you need it. And I'm just going to move up to one more chakra for now, just moving up to your sacral chakra. So just above, I like to see it in the lower abdomen or the womb area, like a beautiful bright orange ball of energy. And this is your creativity center. This is where we bring in new ideas, new opportunities, new life. So really feeling into that. This is also about your relationships, your sexual energy. Is it feeling balanced? If it is not, again, bring in that beautiful bright white light into the chakra, just blasting away any dense, negative, low frequency energies. Letting go of all relationships that are not of unconditional love. It's really cut those ties now, asking Archangel Michael to cut all cords connecting you to past partners, past relationships. They have gone. It is now time to welcome in brand new energy. This is the place where you create from. So really pouring beautiful orange energy in here. And I love to see it as a bright orange hibiscus flower. So bringing in the energy of Hawaii, that Polynesian, that fire, that passion, that energy coming in to help you to create something new. So pouring this beautiful Polynesian, Hawaiian energy, sensual energy. What do you want to create in the world? And just feeling that chakra now filling with this beautiful, bright orange energy. And then just to finish in this meditation, I want you to now take that energy up from the sacral chakra, move it all the way up your body and out through your third eye, through the center of your forehead, like a beautiful, bright orange and gold energy moving out of your third eye, out into the world like a golden fountain. So as you pull this golden, beautiful orange energy up, I want you to think about, what do you want to manifest? What is it that you would love more than anything to bring into the world? What change would you like to have? So imagining that vision that you have, whether it might be more peace, more calm, to lose some weight, to find a new job, to to what divine partnership, whatever it may be. I want you to just keep that in mind. And as you bring this beautiful energy up, I want you to send it out through your third eye, out into the world, imagining that energy going out past the earth, past the universe, beyond. Just sending your intentions, what you want, maybe more prosperity consciousness, radiant health, divine relationships, more peace, more calm. So we're just going to bring that energy now up from the Earth Star chakra, beautiful gold energy, move it through your base chakra, through your sacral chakra, all the way up through your other energy centers and out through the third eye. Just holding strong onto the vision of what you want to create, feeling what it feels like to feel free, to feel abundant, to feel loved, to feel at home, to feel clear, sending that out into the universe. And I just want you to take a deep breath and bring yourself back into your body. Wriggle your feet, feel your feet back on the earth. Feel your back on your chair behind you. And just sense how bright these energy centers are. You have affected your own energy. Sense how you can shift your own energy centers. Feel into that sense of feeling more calm, more grounded, more clear on your vision ahead. And then you may open your eyes. So that's just a little taster, just to give us a little exercise, a little meditation, a little taster that anyone can do at home. So just maybe give people an idea of how you can feel into your own chakra energies, how you can ground in, how you can bring your own vision, feel into what you want to create as well in this life.
Thank you so much, Kelly. And I think, you know, more and more I'm hearing the term co-creator. And I think if we can start really embracing that part of us that is part of that mastery, that co-creator, that journey with a higher purpose, and really integrating it into our everyday, it just feels, it feels so empowered. It feels so, so different.
Yeah, it feels like you're taking responsibility, that you actually have some control over your direction, because often we feel out of control, you know, so it's really that co-creation process.
Yes.
So for people who want to sign up for the course, what would you suggest, Emma, for people to sign up for the course? Is it to, we share the link below for the website, for the Instagram. There's a Facebook page as well for it. If anyone is interested in doing a free meditation as well, we've got that on the 27th, 7:30 p.m. Facebook Live. The name of the course is called Step into Enlightenment. So it has this image at the back of me, and it's really about radical self-care.
I'm
so
going to share. Shall I just share the image of our course? She'll just give me a seckie.
And so for the 3 months, for those who are overseas and want to join, it would be $300 US for the 3 months. Otherwise, for people in South Africa, you can do a transfer. It's 4,440 Rand. And for those that may be in Zimbabwe, there's another option there for you too. So you may email, if you have a look on the screen now, you may email or WhatsApp either Emma or I to get in touch to make your booking. Well, we would certainly welcome some like-minded souls that want to share on this journey, and we really are honored to take you on this journey, and I'm very excited on what we have to share for you, to share with you. So do be in touch if you would like to sign up. Also on my on Emma, your Facebook page is, can you just share what your Facebook page is? Anyone who may want to go to it.
The Facebook page is, I'm just going to stop sharing. So it's Emma Mental Health Practitioner. And then on Instagram, I've also been sharing information about the course, and that is emma.mentel, M-E-N-T-E-L, health practitioner. And we will be going live again on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday evening, for a free meditation, and in between we'll be sharing some more information. So would you like me just to share the screen again, or
yes, please. So for my, also my Facebook page is Callie Beamish African Oracle, and the same name for the Instagram page. Also, you can find me on the web, calliebeamish.com, and under courses you can find a Step into Enlightenment for those who may want to book online. All contact details are also on the web page as well. So we look forward to working with you guys, and so excited for what we have to offer. And we would be honored for you to join us in this sacred space over the coming few months.
Thank you, Callie, and I wish you a beautiful rest of your afternoon, and we hope to see you all back here soon. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Just stop recording.